Have you ever struggled to figure out what it is that you're trying to do in your business, what your mission or purpose is in your business or even your life? Sometimes that's pretty difficult for us. That's what we're going to talk about today because it's so important to get right for the success and profitability of your business. My name is Jacob Curtis. I'm the founder of Curtis Counting Solutions and the co-owner of Utah Valley Quilting. And today we're really going to dive deep into and go through some of the exercises to help you understand what your vision, mission, and purpose is for your business, particularly your mission statement for your business. And so I'd love to hear your feedback on these things, and so you can send me an email or a comment below. Click on the link below to get registered for my upcoming webinar that we really dive deep into mission, vision, and statement. More on that to come. But so the first thing is we want to look at this, and when we're trying to evaluate and figure out what we want to do, there's a couple of exercises that are actually really fun to help us identify what our purpose is in life in general, and more focused on what the business is. So I always like to do this exercise, and you can find this exercise in an action guide I have on my website at curtiscountingsolutions.com/free resources. This one is called Find Your Purpose and Mission. And this will really help you to identify and build out and create a very simple but meaningful mission statement for your business. The first step is to really imagine that it's your 100th birthday party, and you invite everybody, and you get to pick 6 different people to say a few things about you. And more specifically, you get to invite those 6 people to say one sentence about you, right? And so you're excited. You got these 6 people all excited for you, and you've had them send in their one sentence beforehand, and they've written it down on a sticky note. And so you've got 6 sticky notes in there. And however, what happens is the day of the party, one of them, you get a text the day before, and they're like, I can't make it, flight's been canceled or whatnot, I can't take it. So now you've got to take your 6 sticky notes that you've written, that you've got all these written down one sentence items about you, and that's what because they're celebrating your 100th birthday. What is the one thing they admire most about you, and they've written that on the 6 sticky notes. You've written it on the 6 sticky notes, the 6 things that these people are going to say, but one of them he can't make it or they can't make it. So you've got to take that sticky away, and now you're down with just 5 admirable sentences or attributes about you. And we do this again and again and again. We take 6 of these admirable attributes or sentences that were going to be pronounced at your 100th birthday, and we whittle them down into just one. What this does is it helps us to focus on what's really most important to us. What is the one thing in our lives that we really want to focus on? And unfortunately, as we go through this process, right, there's a lot of good things that people could say about us, but we really don't become great unless we have one thing to really focus on. That's something that's really hard for us to understand and do sometimes, even in our business. But when we have a singular focus and purpose, then we can really figure out and really hone in on what that is. And so one of those exercises is to think about all the things that people admire about you, and then whittle it down to one. What's the most important, the most gratifying, the best one for you in your business? And so what we do is we take that winning sentence that is left after those 6, right? And now what we're going to do is we're going to write what's called a personal purpose statement, okay? And your purpose is a broad statement of why you're here, what it is. Your purpose is not a goal, it's why you have the goals that you have. So for example, perhaps you want to be remembered for bringing joy and happiness to children, right? That becomes your mission statement. So go ahead and think about what that is. Write that down. I encourage you to do that. Again, you can download this free PDF. It's called Find Your Purpose and Mission on the website at curtiscountingsolutions.com/resources. And write this in there. Figure out what your purpose statement is. The next thing is we want to take your personal purpose statement and convert that into a company mission statement. Now, the company mission statement is a combination of your company's purpose or your why for the business and how you plan to fulfill that purpose, right? Your personal purpose is connected to your business. They're one and the same sometimes, right? We often feel like it is. And so these things define how and why we show up every day to work. It's what you do, and why you do it that keeps it all together and keeps it going. So for example, if your personal purpose is to bring joy and happiness to children, you could fulfill that in a lot of different ways, right? You could write children's books, you could become a clown in a circus, you could own a toy store or teach kids how to sew, or just name a few, right? There's lots of different ways that you could help kids experience joy. And they all involve a variety of different skills and abilities and functions, but the purpose behind them is all the same. In this example, your purpose or your mission statement is really going to help out. And in this example, an example mission statement would be, my company brings joy and happiness to children throughout the country by producing live entertainment that's fun and educational. That's the mission statement, right? That is it. The key to this exercise is that once you understand your purpose, you can align your actions and your goals with that purpose, right? You can get everything on the same page. You can make sure that your company is all aligned in trying to fulfill that mission and making sure that is happening. And that's what really makes you unstoppable. A simple mission statement should be really, really simple. A mission statement is simply a declaration of your purpose and why it exists, okay? That often includes a general description of the organization, its functions, and its objections. A well-crafted mission statement focuses the business for both employees and the target customer. It makes you have an understanding of what it is that you're working towards as the business, and it'll attract people who want to help fulfill that same purpose and that mission. So it serves as a framework, giving everyone involved, including employees, a launching point to build off of when establishing the brand, right? You need this when you're creating your marketing content and things like that. You need to understand what that is and what the foundation is. The vision, mission, and purpose are really the foundational tools for growing a business. And for your customers, it sets that company apart from the competition without really limiting the business purpose, right? So a strong mission statement answers the question of what your company does, and why. It's clear, focused, short. It creates an emotional connection. It showcases your company's personality and has longevity. It has longevity and is broad enough and resilient enough to really help you understand what it is that you want to change in the business. For help on this, I recommend reading or watching the TED Talk, reading the book Start With Why, or watching the TED Talk by Simon Sinek, who's also the author of Start With Why. Understand why that is. That's something that's really powerful and helps us understand why matters in the business. So if you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear what your personal mission statements are and what your company mission statements are. If you have any questions or comments, please reach out to me. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, my website. You can at CurtisCounselingSolutions.com. And just as a reminder, we're going to have a webinar where we really dive deep into this on September 22nd. So click the link below to get registered for that, and I hope to see you there. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.